If you've had an issue with your electrics and the RCD, which could look like this, or even the RCBOs, which are like these, have tripped and you can't reset them, don't keep pushing it up. Maybe a couple of times, but pushing this up and down with an electrical fault in it, the thing will break internally, and these things cost quite a bit of money to get replaced. So how do you find where your issue is? Go to your consumer unit. Obviously the big red or the big switch is down. Some of these you have to push them down further and they re-latch so you can push them up. These are stiff, okay? Once it's up, you've got electricity. However, if it's tripped down, all the circuits either to the left or to the right, depending on which circuits are not working, flick all the switches down. Flick them all down. All the miniature circuit breakers, flick them down. That should disconnect the power to those circuits. Then, one by one, with all the miniature circuit breakers, with this RCD pushed back up, you switch the power back on. If in turn, working down your consumer unit, you find this has gone wrong, you've identified potentially that circuit has an issue. Leave that one down, mark it with a piece of tape or a pen and work your way through. If it is just one miniature circuit breaker that's gone down, you've lost power to that because there's an appliance or a light fitting that's gone wrong. So what do? Easy really. You unplug everything from the circuit. We've got a socket. You physically take the plug out and you've got to do it for everything on that circuit. You can then go back to your RCD, push it back up, and most of the time it will stay up. Not for a few seconds, it's got to stay up for a minute or two, just to make sure there's no issues with the circuits. Sometimes there could be water in the circuits. If it's staying up, the lazy electrician's way to do is to plug in a table lamp into that circuit, or plug in the radio or plug in the television and make sure you've got some sound. Because when you start working around your home, plugging the devices back in and the circuit on the miniature circuit breaker is up, the piece of equipment, which is the fault, will trip the RCD. Invariably, it's fridges, freezers, microwaves, kettles definitely, toasters, anything that involves heat and water, or it could be cold and water, okay? Unplug them. Once you've got everything unplugged and plugging things back in, if the music stops from your television, then you know you've got a problem. If it's still tripping with a couple of items in, take the last couple of items out and continue plugging other items in. A bit like musical chairs really, isn't it? Or musical bumps. It stops, goes down, and the music stops. For further information, give us a call and we can come out and sort your electrics out. Sometimes it's worse because there could be issues with the cabling around the house. You could have got water in it. You could have had vermin chewing the cables. Don't attempt DIY in this scenario. Physically just unplug the things. If you've got to run extension leads out, unplug it, plug in an extension lead out to that fridge, out to that freezer. And don't forget the beer fridge in the garage, which you had from 20 years ago from Granny's old house. They do trip these things as well. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube video channel, and hit that little notification bell to be informed when we release some more videos.